Hi everyone, welcome back to Board Mike the Partwork Wrangler. Now today we are going to be doing issue 2, so putting some of other pieces onto this section that we did in issue 1 of the Redball Are We Call Racing issue 2 here. So in here we are going to jump to the back of the magazine. We are going to be doing some more wing work here, as you can see, and then we're going to be doing some stuff here which is around here, so we'll be putting one of these onto each side, which is an end plate, and then we're going to be popping on this section down here. So yeah, it's going to look a little bit bigger, and then we should have something that looks like that. We don't actually use this part here, that's used in a later assembly. So yeah, sorry there's not been many videos lately. I've just been very busy, and yeah, I've been waiting for things to come in, and yeah, so right, so this is the part that we worked on last time. First things first, we're going to get ourselves this lovely section here that says Claro on it. And as you can see, we've got various different sections here. It doesn't look like this gets screwed in, so from what I understand, it just sort of clips in. Now, it's entirely up to you if you want to glue it in, but yeah, I find that this might be a click mechanism. I don't know, but yeah, I think this build is going to be a lot of click and push, you know. Right, so this is going to be quite a... The trouble is you've got so many bits in this, so... Oh, wow. Don't know whether it's easier to do it a different way, maybe. Don't know, but it's as you can see, it's quite... I thought this was screwed in, but it seems not. Just see if we can get the other side in first. Sometimes if a part's quite hard to get in, I tend to move on to a different side, and then yeah, so let's see what we can do here. That's one. So as soon as you pull it, another part, one of them falls out, you see. So I don't think, yeah, it's just going to pop out again, isn't it? So interesting. Oh, I'm really worried that I'm going to snap this, so didn't expect this to be so complicated, but seems to me it's I wonder, there is actually a hole there, so I'm wondering if we have to put it in the second of the hole. Oh my god, yeah, see, that's what's happened, it snapped off, look. Oh god almighty, why do they make it so hard to put in? I mean, seriously, this is terrible. Oh my god, that's annoyed me now, because like, where did that even snap off from? Was it there? I think it was like somewhere up here, wasn't it? Oh man, okay. Well, you know, mistakes can happen, so we'll just have to try and figure out how to get this to go in, but I'm finding this extremely difficult to push on. I mean, it just says to, like, with the upper end plate, first align the slots to end plate. So I just don't know, I don't even know how far it goes on. Like, does that mean that, I mean, this, I'm finding this very difficult. Yeah, that's obviously come off here, so we'll have to glue that somehow, but I don't know. See, these two at the back sit on lovely, so I'm not really understanding why I'm having so much problem trying to get the other two in. It's just, I think I know what the issue is here. It seems to me that there must be something else going on here, because we seem to have different holes here. So I'm assuming that something must clip on the back of there, or either at the back of here somewhere, but it doesn't look right, does it? But they are saying that there's 4 holes, so if we work from the back, you'll have one there, one goes into there, and the other one goes into there. Then they've got this overlapping part. So whether something else gets pushed into the back of that, or in the front of it, you know, I would be tempted to put some glue on that, because we've had a collision here. I mean, it's not too much damage, but I don't like the way these are pushed in. I would prefer to screw them in, but yeah, I'm sure I could get a replacement, but I don't know. Fanhome's quite good. Fanhome or D'Agostini are quite good, because what they do is, if you ask for a replacement, I've asked before, like, can I pay out for another issue, and they've just replaced it free for me. But for some reason, this build has been took off the website, so I don't know if there's like delays. So yeah, we've got a slight issue here. So what can we do with that? That looks as if it's been snapped somewhere there. So I wonder if I can put that into there and then just pop a bit of glue on there. Do it that way. So we could go right round this way, and then must go somewhere like that. But either way, I'll get that. I'll see if that, I can get a replacement through Fanhome, but that's how it should have looked. Unfortunately, I was a little bit heavy-handed, and it's, oh my god, this is snapped off now. What the hell? Oh, this is terrible. Why is that popped off? Oh man, I'm gonna have to glue some bits on this. That looks like a push fit anyway. I mean, that doesn't even look like it's got glue on it, so I'll have to push that into there somehow. But yeah, I'll have to do that in post-production. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. That's why with plastic builds, they can be very, very delicate, because a lot of it is like push fit. I mean, obviously if you put too much screws in, it's going to like weigh the build down a bit. But we had a bit of a collision there with some parts, but luckily, as you can see, this doesn't look like a breakage. You can see that that looks like it's had like perhaps a sliver of glue on it from that white bit, and then it's just been stuck on. So I feel like we've had an easy sort of break there. That doesn't look too much damaged either. So yeah, it's, what it is the glue has come loose and it's just come off somehow. So now that we've got that out of the way, what we need to do next is to put the upper wing on, which is this section. And it looks as if, yeah, these are going to feed into the back parts over here. So that explains what that gap was. And there is a pin on this side that I'm probably going to push that in first. That's gone into there. And then it looks as if we push these two. See, these ones went in fine. So I'm not sure why I was having so much hassle with the last two, but I'm tempted to glue these in, because I can just see these just keep popping off again. But yeah, so that's that. Lovely. Yeah, I will probably glue these in. I haven't got no glue at the moment, so you see this has come off again, you see. So yeah, that's going to have a tad of glue, and then obviously this part here has been pushed in like so. Okay, lovely. So next what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves this section here. This is going to seal up this part here in this lovely sort of wasp and bumblebee colour that we've got here. And then we're going to secure them in with 2 screws. And that's going to be secured in with a screw by the looks of it. So 2 A screws. And we'll get them secured in like so. So that's no problem at all. So 2 A screws there. And then, oh my god, that's my water moving tool. How many days. Okay. So we'll just get the screw here. and then we'll just secure that into position. Really thought I broke that section over there, but I mean technically it is broke, but all it is just come away from the bonding of the glue, so we can get that sorted. So yeah, okay, and that's that section in. So that's what it's looking like. It's really lovely at the front. I love all this writing on it. And then obviously we've got this section here, which I assume is going to feed somewhere up here, because this section here looks like where the driver would be sitting in, but as of yet, you know, I'm not sure on that, because that's the enjoyment of building. You get to learn as you go along. But yeah, I reckon that's going to be somewhere looking like that. And then, because this is metal, so we're not going to attach this to nothing yet, but that's what it's looking like, as you can see. Really, really lovely, and it looks beautiful. So yeah, I'll get this sorted out for next time, but if you want to get this for yourself, as of yet, for some apparent reason, it's been took off the website, so it could be that they've had production delays. There was another build that had this problem, and I'm sure it was Ayrton Senna. That build had that problem as well. It was on the website for like a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden it got took off. So normally that happens when there's like a lot of demand for the build, or maybe they've accidentally, you know, they've released it far too early. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what that issue is. Again, there might be a short delay because I'm waiting for the next pack to come in, but thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Just tap that notification bell so that you can be alerted as and when a video pops up on the channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye now.